today we're going to be diving into the brand that is known as MCO Beauty. Aesthetically pleasing, slightly suspicious. If you haven't heard of this brand, this is a full dupe brand. They do nothing but dupes of high-end, expensive products. I'm super excited to try them out with you guys. So today we're going to be doing a full face of MCO Beauty products. If you haven't heard of MCO Beauty, this is like if Glossier and e.l.f. had a baby that was born in Australia. It's a beauty brand from Australia. It is now at Target. It's becoming super popular, so I'm really excited to see how the products perform. So let's just dive right in. I should mention that this is not sponsored. I paid for all of these products with my own money, so I'm very invested and I hope that this is good makeup. So I might be a little salty if any of these products flop. First product we're going to be starting off with is this primer. I'm sure you guys recognize her if you are into makeup at all, because this is the dupe of the very popular Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. This is MCO Beauty's dupe, so I do have the original product and I've used it many times, so I think I will be a good judge of character if this is the same. Also, I actually have most of the dupes of the MCO products, so let me know if we should do like a half and half, like expensive versus the MCO side. Okay, here she is out of the packaging. So the color is different. This one is clear. The other one is actually green. Alright, let's see if it's the same. So far it doesn't feel quite as grippy, but I can tell that it is definitely a grippy primer. Okay, so now here's the true test. Let's see how sticky it is to my face. Oh, it definitely has a little stick. Not bad. Okay, so I have two different glow products to go in with before foundation. This is a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, and this is a dupe of the, oh sorry, I'm holding it backwards. This is a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Primer. I have actually tried this. I actually love this product. It is so much better than the Charlotte Tilbury one. So much better than the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This has been the best glow filter I've found. So I think I want to do this one today since I've never tried this product. So let's go with this one. But I will let you guys know she is the GOAT. So on that note, let's try this. This is the MCO Beauty Instant Glow Flash Primer. So I've actually never tried the Charlotte Tilbury one either. So this is going to be a new experience in general for me. Oh my gosh, that's very glowy. It's kind of interesting though because it does say that it's a primer, but I wouldn't necessarily use this as a primer. I feel like it's more of just like a under your foundation to have glowy skin type product. I am honestly shook. I literally look like the Tin Man right now. I am glowing so hard. So next step is foundation. This is the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Skin Foundation. It says it's natural buildable coverage. I believe it's a dupe for the Cosmetics foundation, which fingers crossed, I hope it is, because this is one of my absolute favorite foundations ever. But with the foundation, we also have this foundation brush. This is a Pro Foundation buffing brush, and once again, I don't really know what this is supposed to be a dupe for, but we're gonna try it out. I'm not normally a brush girly when I do my makeup. I usually prefer a sponge, but we're gonna try it out. One thing I'll definitely say about this brand is I love that everything's pink. Like, I'm a pink girly through and through, so I absolutely love that. Alright, so I'm just gonna go straight in onto the brush. Ooh, we're already losing some brush hairs. That's not a good sign. Let's give it a try. Not too bad. It smells like horribly like chemicals. I'm not sure if it's the foundation or if it's the brush, but I do not like that. I think it's a foundation. Oh my gosh, that smells literally awful. Although the foundation coverage is not bad. I don't care, it could literally be the best foundation in the world, and if it smells like chemicals, I'm not wearing it. I'm sorry. Smells, especially chemical smells, don't even get me started. I hate them. The coverage of this foundation actually is kind of a slay, not gonna lie. I normally don't like using a foundation brush, like I said, but I actually really like this brush. I definitely lost bristle here. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, genuinely, I think I'm gonna be contacting MCO Beauty to tell them this is a banger, but you need to do something about that smell, because you cannot tell me this foundation is not gorgeous, but nobody's gonna want to use this if it smells like chemicals. Come on. If there's a way that they can keep the formula exactly the same but change the smell, I think this would be such a freaking hit. Like, oh my gosh. You guys can't tell me you don't see how beautiful my skin looks right now. For concealer, we have a dupe of the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, which is like the most iconic concealer ever made. It's so good, so I hope this is just as iconic. This is called the Brighten and Perfect Cream Concealer, and they do not have a ton of shades. They really need to work on their shade range for their skin tone products, but hopefully it's not too dark. It's looking pretty dark, but let's give it a try. Yeah, that's pretty dark. I'm gonna have to lighten this with my own concealer because that is just way too dark, but we're gonna just blend it in as is just so we can get like a good feel of how the concealer performs on its own. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and just start blending in here. Blends in pretty good. This blends so quick and easy. I just really wish this was my shade, but it definitely is creamy, blends nicely, has good coverage. I definitely think this could be a dupe for the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. It's just so hard for me to tell with it being dark, and I don't know. I really wish I had the right shade for this, but I'm gonna add just a little bit of my own light colored concealer. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of my Huda Beauty concealer. This is really brightening. I can say that this would probably be my perfect shade for when I'm tan, so when I spray tan, I think I'll definitely give this another shot. Okay, so for blush, we have two different options here. This one is the dupe for the Milk Jelly Blush, the viral, you know, jelly one that's like all weird. That. And then we also have this one, which is a dupe for the Westman Atelier, I think is how you pronounce it. I used this one before one time. I do actually really like it. I've only used it once, so I didn't really get a good feel for it, but I think because I've never used this one, we should probably do this one. Here is the Milk version, and then here is the MCO version. I'm personally not a huge fan of this style, like the Milk one. I wasn't a big fan of. It's kind of like fun, but it's not the greatest for actually like having your makeup look good. Here is the shade. Whew, she is very, very, very pigmented. So this type of product is definitely better to apply to a brush like this because they dry so quick. She's very pink, but once you apply these, it's like they're not moving. I don't know why, I'm just not a fan. It's not even like it's just like the MCO Beauty one, and just this product in general. I feel like maybe it's better like as a lip product. Let me see, is this one allowed to be used on your lips? Yeah, cheek and lip. So let's do a little bit on my lips. That's cute. Yeah, that's cute. So I feel like it's such a better like lip product than cheek product. I honestly don't even want to do this on the other side. I think we're gonna do the other blush. Okay, so for this side, I'm gonna do this Babyface multi-use cream stick. So I guess it could be used for multiple different things. I'm just gonna go straight in and just blend it. Yeah, I just like this so much better. I'm gonna add a little bit more here. Let's just go crazy with it there. It's more my style. Okay, I'm totally an idiot and I did not get a single bronzer product, not cream or powder, so that really sucks. But I'm just gonna use my trusty Rare Beauty contour real quick. Okay, my bronzer's on. I decided to do a little bit of blush over the nose with a little bit of the extra blush. But now we're gonna skip to powder, and this, once again, is another product that I've used from MCO. I absolutely love, 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 love this powder. As you can see, I've already hit pan on it, and I only got this about like a month ago. I've literally used this like every single time I've done my makeup recently. It's so good. It's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless powder, setting powder. It's so good. I'm telling you, it's better than the Charlotte Tilbury one. I stand on that 1000%, 10 toes down. So good. Look at how good this blurs. It's insane. Like, where did my pores go? Hello? I'm just gonna do like one side of my face so you guys can really get like the full picture. This side of my forehead compared to this side, that is literally insane how much it blurs. It's crazy. If there's only one thing from this entire video that you can purchase, let it be this powder. I'm telling you. Okay, next we have blush. This is a dupe for the NARS powdered blush, and this is Lava Deep Peach. I'm extremely nervous to see just how deep peach this is and if it'll even go with my skin tone. But let's give it a try. Okay, here's how it looks out of the packaging. Okay, that's not bad. It's actually really pretty. I'm just gonna use my favorite blush brush. That looks so pigmented. Dust a little bit off there. That's pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. It's so pigmented too. I literally dusted some off and it's still pigmented. That shade is literally gorgeous though. I love that. When it said deep peach, I was like a little concerned it was going to be super dark, but it's actually just such a pretty color. Once again, I don't have any bronzer. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I didn't get any bronzer at all. So I'm just going to use my Dior bronzer and then I'll be right back. Okay, bronzer's all done and now we're going to do brows. I have this brow pencil. This is a dupe for the Kosas Nano Brow Pencil. This is the Micro Brow Pencil from MCO Beauty. Then we also have this brow wax sculpt and set. I actually don't know what this is supposed to be a dupe for, but we're going to try them out. So I'm going to start with a brow pencil. I have used this before and honestly, I did not see a difference from the Kosas one at all. It's literally just as good. It has this super, super thin, tiny little tip, so you can really do like hair like strokes. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill in any sparse areas in my brows, which is a lot of them because I have like no brows. I love how thin this brow pencil is. You can really get precise with it. Okay, I'm done filling in my brows, so now I'm gonna go in with the brow wax. Okay, this is so weird. This is like, I've never seen a brow product like this before in my life. This side has like this little spoon-shaped brush, and then this side literally looks like a lip balm. So I guess we just go like this with it. I have no idea. I'm really curious to know what this is supposed to be a dupe of, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I'm brushing them now. Wow, that actually works pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. We're getting close to the end. We're gonna do mascara now. Unfortunately, I do have lash extensions on, so we're just gonna do bottom mascara. It is what it is. This is the Extend Lash Tubing Mascara. Bestseller, it says. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be a dupe for the Kevin Aucoin mascara, which I do have. I'm not sure if I've ever used it before, but maybe in a high-end versus dupes video, we can test them both out. I'm gonna add a little bit onto my lash extensions, just to get a little preview. Okay, let's do bottom lashes. Wow, that's actually looking pretty good. Okay, there's with one coat. You can kind of see the difference between both my eyes. This one has no bottom mascara and this one has the mascara. Actually, I think we're going to abort mission on the second coat. It is getting a little bit clumpy. Some mascaras are just not meant to do multiple coats, and I think this might be one of them. Maybe because of the tubing mascara. But we're going to stop there. Lip is looking so cute so far. So here's the Summer Fridays version. As you can see, they look basically identical. Even the colors look really similar. I have to say though, I'm actually not a really big fan of this lip oil. I barely ever reach for it, so we'll see if it's similar or maybe I'll like this one better. I don't know. Here we go with the MCO Beauty one. This shade is Mauve Muse. The thing I don't like about the Summer Fridays one is it's very sticky, I feel like, and it's just not good. So I hope this one's better than that. So let's go right in. Actually, wait. This is not sticky at all. It's literally like an oil, as a lip oil should be. I'm not kidding. I actually like this one so much more. I feel like I can actually see myself reaching for this lip oil. It feels like a lip oil. It doesn't feel like goopy or weird. I don't know. Summer Fridays needs to work on their formula because it's way too expensive to be that bad. Okay guys, that was all my MCO Beauty products to try for today. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with these products. I love how my makeup turned out. It's so cute. If I could only recommend one single MCO Beauty product, like I said, it would definitely be this powder right here. She's still the best out of everything I tried today. I definitely was not expecting to love this blush as much as I do. This is super good. Also, the lip oil, I really love that as well. Honestly, majority of the products were complete hits. Why pay for expensive products when you literally could just buy the dupe for so much cheaper? So let me know in the comments if you guys have tried MCO Beauty products, and let me know if I should do this with any other brands. Just don't say Dior unless you're paying for it. So let me know in the comments if you guys have tried MCO Beauty before, and if so, what products did you like? And also let me know if I should do this with any other brands. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you can see when my next video drops. Bye besties!